I'm going live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. We're hoping the video doesn't play out loud. If it does, I'll nip it really quick. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Oracle Office Hours, everyone. I'm Eden Amadora. It's so good to be with you again. It's a joy. We had many of us who are here were with us last night on the Awakening World. It was such a high frequency, beautiful portal. I'm so grateful to have had that time with our fairy goddess mother, Ariel. Thank you for those who are beaming in and letting us know where you're from in the chat, and sweet comments about the show last night. Thank you, Atira. And for those who are coming on Facebook and finding me, come on over to the Zoom room link in the comments and you can be with us. I can see your eyes, I can see your face, and you can choose a beautiful divination card today. So, wow, let's take a collective deep breath, put our hand on our precious heart and put another on your belly, and just closing our eyes, diving in together for a moment, feeling this precious opportunity to gather in the one heart, in that place where, like the word namaste in Sanskrit, we nod to that place inside of each of us that is the same spark of presence, the same light, same essence of love. And when I'm in that place in me and you're in that place in you, there's really only one of us here. Giving your precious heart a little bit of energy with your palm of light. Give it light pressure. This releases oxytocin, downregulates our nervous systems. In this world where there's so many unknowns, let's just take a deeper breath into our bellies. Unraveling any tension in our tail, our root, and slowly opening our eyes together. It gives me so much joy to come back to the present moment, to the heart, and be with my soul family, my dear ones. So I would love to just presence the chat briefly, and then we can dive right in. I know people are already raising their hands. We have some more people in the waiting room I'm going to let in. And beloved Janera, maybe you can keep your eye on let me make you a co-host really quick so you can let people in if I'm distracted. Here we go. So we have beautiful Joyce said hello from Seattle. Renee from DC. Thanks for joining, brother. Lynn and Lee from Justine. Atira from Tucson, Arizona. And again, lots of praise about the wonderful show last night on the Awakening World. Thank you, everyone. Powerful show with Ariel, the mythic call, the transmission all in one evening. Yeah, it was high vibe. Welcome. Come join us in the link below if you're coming through on Facebook. Good to see you. We are here in this lovely lotus frequency of compassion on Zoom with some beautiful solfeggio music beaming in. Welcome Richard from Fresno, Noelle from Montreal. It's so sweet for me to feel we're like popping light nodes across the planet. Sometimes we have friends all the way from England, France, Norway, Malta. I've been so just touched by how people will stay up late to join us. So welcome Ellie from Southern California. All right, as you continue to come in and just honoring all of us from all around the world, feel into your own sweet heart and your prayer, your that part of you that is connecting to your higher self, to source, and to the symbolic universe, to the quantum, to this field that connects us all. And there may be a particular prayer, a particular intention, a longing, the dream of your heart. I'm just tapping into that because we're going to do a collective reading first we'll see which of the beautiful goddess archetypes wishes to come and impart the wisdom, and remembering that these amazing tools simply help us tap in to the symbolic universe that works with us in many ways every day when we're paying attention. You'll remember these alchemical cards, the peacock. Last night, one of the questions on the awakening world was, what is the symbolism of the peacock? So I'm just going to remind us that the peacock is an alchemical symbol because the peacock is a very unusual animal that not only is it stunningly beautiful, it can consume almost anything. Some things that would kill other animals and humans, it can eat, and it can transmute into energy. It can digest and assimilate almost anything and bring it into the beauty of its many colors. And so we honor this great alchemy that's possible within us energetically. And no matter what's happened to us, no matter what's happening in that outpicturing of our lives or in the world at large, that there is this gift of transmutation to the higher octave of consciousness, to the great change in our frequency and our way of seeing, that we can hold things differently. So as we choose the collective card, come on over. Good to see you. Come on over to the Zoom link in the comments below. You can choose a card and I can see your beautiful eyes. So we're going to pick a collective card. And as we know, the world right now, it's like this time of intensity. And I know our ancestors probably thought, oh my God, it's so intense. The world is gonna, it's like the end is nigh or whatever. That whole feeling of how will we navigate these incredible challenges has been with us, been with humanity for forever. So for us in this moment to be the peace, to bring the joy, to bring the higher frequencies, let's see what tool will help us do that. There's either a tool, a frequency card, or one of the faces of the goddess herself. Feeling into your heart and feeling how this, whatever comes, may be a very precise message for you in particular. We got one of the archetypes herself, the many faces of the goddess. And this one is very particular because it is the emissary, the embodiment of equanimity. This is the archetype, upside down. This is the archetype of the priestess. And after the show last night with Ariel, we've really come to feel a lot more connected to what that priestess path really is about. The priestess is here for the collective awakening. The priestess is the lamp lifter, the way shower. She is listening. They say a goddess creates an entire world simply by listening. She's also the mistress of the waters. You'll notice how her robe is like a waterfall and she's sitting by a still lake. So the waters, this is one of the elements that is the most mysterious to me. The waters of our being, the record and memory in water, the intelligence in water. Water is life. Water moves from life to life. It is constantly redirecting, changing, flowing. How can we be more like water? How can we allow our emotional body to be more fluid and cooling, redirecting, purifying itself through movement, emotion, energy in motion? The priestess is asking us to come to the equanimity of that glassy lake, the stillness of the waters within us. When there's turbulence and big waves in the world, in the out picturing, or even in our spheres of our community, our families, our beloveds, when there's emotions that are high, that are turbulent, big waves, how do we drop under that still depth to find equanimity? How do we then transmit from that place so that we bring the higher frequencies to these situations, to our environment? The priestess's expression is, I amplify in stillness, I transmit. So just feeling that in your life, where you're being called to more stillness, where you're being called to perhaps more silence so that you can listen and receive the wisdom that's constantly pouring in. Before you speak, it's either are we speaking out of reactivity, or are we dropping into that quiet listening, that quiet knowing, and responding and transmitting through whatever's happening? How can we bring the peace? How can we bring the wisdom? So this is for us today, sometimes known as Lady of the Lake. Mary Magdalene is a very popular embodiment of this archetype right now. How can we be the living temple, the body of the goddess, whether we're in male or female bodies? She's asking us to recognize how whole and holy we are in our embodiment, not in spite of our bodies. This isn't about getting up and out of the body. This is about the body as the living temple. And as we embody this peace more, make more room for these higher frequencies, we become that living body of the goddess. So hail to the priestess in all of us. Priest, priestess, the mystic, the lamp lifter, the way shower. We are all needed. We are all needed. Blessed be. And so, my loves, this is the time of the call where you can raise your hands. And if you don't know how to do that, go ahead and scroll your mouse down to the bottom of the Zoom window to reactions. There's a little up arrow. I see some hands held high already. So I'm going to invite anyone who has not received a reading yet that wishes to go first. And beloved Pat, I love how enthusiastic you are each time. I would love to be able to do it for everyone. I'm going to choose Richard, because the newer friend. Would you come on with me, Richard, and unmute yourself?
I am unmuted. Thank you.
Hey, welcome. Welcome, Richard. Where are you coming in from?
Fresno, California.
Ah, not so far. I'm in Marin, California, Marin County. So what's that?
We're in the same time zone, and
Yeah.
it's just 11:11 a few minutes ago.
Oh, wonderful. We're in the vortex. Okay. I'm shuffling the cards, and I'll invite you to just feel into an area of your life, a part of your journey that you're inviting the goddess, these archetypes of the divine feminine, to support and assist you today in their wisdom, or with the sacred tool or the frequency they offer you. And I'm going to fan the cards, and when you're ready, you say now, and I'll stop. So here we go.
Now.
All right. Oh, okay. You got a sacred tool card. I'm going to pop it up bigger for a second, and then I'll bring you back. Okay. This is the tool of the light loom, or the web, the luminous web that connects all, like Indira's net, Hopi Spider Woman, It's woven this web of synchronicity and interconnectedness. This is the archetype of the weaver dreamer. She's a very magical archetype, and this is her sacred tool. So she's going to be asking you, beloved, in your life, when you feel into this tool of connection, are you caught in the web of others' kind of energy frequencies or projections, or are you free to move like this spider upon your own web of creation? You are the weaver and you are the woven one. You are the dreamer and you are the dream. So she's inviting you back into that empowered feeling on the web of your own creation, that you are making the connections, thoughts, words, actions, and the emanation of your heart is the center of this web. Your own precious heart is creating this, almost like a toroidal field web, if you think of that emanation of your heart's dream. So feeling into her invitation to free yourself up from anybody else's kind of movie direction, because the Weaver Dreamer is also asking, if you are the script writer, the actor, the casting director of your own movie, of your own mythic movie, are you happy with that? Or are you caught in someone else's movie direction? This is your wink from the goddess to take back your empowered web navigation or movie direction, however it most resonates. And for others who are taking this in, remember, even though this is Richard's card, if you're resonating, it's also for you, because archetypal wisdom is so vast. So I hope that resonated, Richard, in this moment of your journey. Would you like to say anything, or just?
Sure. I am kind of in between worlds. I am somewhat caught in the web of others' beliefs and desires and will, but I also am awakening to my own dreams, and I have great dreams.
Blessed be to that.
And I wish my dreams to be fulfilled, not cut up by somebody else's dreams.
Blessed be, and yes to that. Let's ring the Tibetan bowl for the one, that we can live into our own beautiful dreams. Of course, we're interconnected with so many others and their beliefs and their desires, but that we come back to that center of our own emanation of our cosmic web and our beautiful dream. Thank you, brother. Nice to meet you and see you. Yay. So sweet. All right. Atira, I would love to meet you. Yes. Come on and unmute yourself. Hi, beloved. Hi. Where are you coming in from today?
Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, that's right. I read that earlier.
Yeah, and I've been a follower of the Global Peace Tribe ever since it began.
Beautiful. Yes, our beloved Scott. I thought I saw Scott here for a second. Is Scott?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Oh, he's here. Yay. We love you. We love the Peace Tribe. Yes.
He and I met on Maui, even before GPT got started.
Yay! Look at Scott in the cosmos. He's driving through the cosmos.
You remember Maui?
Oops, you're cutting in and out, Scott. I think.
That's okay.
Okay, he's kind of in a bad zone driving, but we love you. I'm gonna.
Yes.
All right. So, beloved, I'm gonna shuffle the cards and just to feel into that receptivity, the openness to receive from the symbolic universe. And, sometimes it's such a mystery. Let's see which goddess or which tool, which frequency would help give you some blessings and support right now. Okay, so When it's ready, you say now or stop. Okay, here we go.
No.
Ooh, okay. You got the sacred tool of the cauldron of emptiness. This is a great mother card. So I'm going to show this little cosmic divine mother, divine feminine, ancient form. You'll notice the entire cosmos is in her belly. It is about emptiness, empty presence. The great mother goddess is inviting you back into the belly of your own wisdom and into empty presence. For this is truly the key. I think Ariel spoke of this last night so eloquently. Oh, and look at this. The card was connected to the Great Mother's spiral and the word embrace. I didn't even realize they were so perfectly aligned. That's double Great Mother energy for you, beloved. Wow. I was thinking this card feels thicker. And out from behind the cauldron of the Great Mother came another Great Mother card. And they haven't been stuck together. We've shuffled this deck so many times, so that is no small thing. So I'm going to show this bigger again. I will put it right up for you to see. How beautiful is that? Embrace, the sacred geometry, the frequency of embrace. For the Great Mother is the unconditional embrace. She says, beloved, there's nothing you must do to make me love you. In fact, there's nothing you can do to make me not love you. I simply love you. And for all of us in this intense time, and sometimes we feel so isolated, so lonely, to lean into the Great Mother's embrace, whether that's through nature, through water, through the hug of a beloved, through our own arms, and returning to the breath, to empty presence, to feel that unconditional love that's always surrounding us, brings our hearts right back into coherence, brings us back into the present moment. So the fact that you got 2 for the price of 1, Atira, Great Mama is really speaking loudly to you in this moment. And her greatest invitation is to surrender. I surrender, I receive. Maybe you can feel that with me. Even put a hand on your sweet heart. I know you're taking notes, but for your heart, just that feeling, I surrender, I receive. Feeling the connection between those 2 phrases, I surrender, I receive. For all of us, for the one heart in this world where there's so much intensity, so many unknowns, in our preciousness for humanity, that we can receive the love that surrounds. See it in each other's eyes. Blessed be to this powerful, powerful double Great Mama energy that you have pulled. How is that resonating for you, beloved?
Oh, it brings me to tears. I have 2 children, and my daughter has cut me off from interacting since last March. And that's what I do. I surrender and I love her. I surrender and I love her. And I send her notes saying, I love you, and I get no response. So this encourages me to continue to just surrender and love her. And I know I'm loved, and I know she loves me, but times are hard for her.
Thank you so much for sharing your precious, vulnerable heart. Thank you so much for all of us that long for that connection and know that there's love there even in that apparent separation. Thank you for that wisdom. Blessed be. Oh, my heart is so stretched, so touched, so much beauty. I see some other hands up here. I think I'm gonna have time for all 3 hands I see. I'm gonna start with Ellie. Yay. And then we'll do Pat and then Noelle. Welcome back, Ellie. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Eden.
I love your peace. We are here amplifying peace.
Thank you.
Blessed be.
Yes, I loved the show last night. So good.
I had a hard time sleeping. I'll say that. I was so lit up, and yeah, Ariel is such a treasure. She's such a gift to the world. We are so blessed.
Yeah, and the two of you together was just really beautiful. Not just the sisterhood, but the wisdom and kind of the different generations, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it was just really beautiful and touching. I actually listened. I recorded it on my phone and I listened to it while I was working out this morning, and it was like this so good.
Yay! That touches my heart. I'm so glad that I made that choice, and thank you again, Scott. I don't know if your reception is back, but yeah, what a gift! What a gift your trust of me is, that I could say, I think I'm going to talk to my fairy goddess mother on the awakening world. This is going to touch and bless a lot of the beings that love the show, and I'm so glad.
Yeah, and you are a rock star. It was so much fun to watch that video.
Thank you, Ellie. Okay.
Do it again. Again.
Yeah, we're getting back in the music studio too. So, okay, now this is for your precious life, your precious heart, the wisdom of the goddess. Go ahead and you tell me when you feel that card pop for you.
Right there, it feels good.
Ooh, okay. This is another sacred tool. We're getting a lot of tools today. This is a very luminous one. I'm going to make it big for everyone to see it better. This is the sacred tool of the death shroud, which, as we know, there's so many little deaths and rebirths in this lifetime. And this tool is a tool of peace. It's so perfect that you're sitting with the word peace over you. This is a tool that takes us back very deeply into our own heartbeat, our own inner light, to take away all the busyness, the frenetic energy of the world, all the outer influences, and to do that shavasana, that reboot, that reset that's needed. So the sacred tool of the archetype of the Queen of Death. When I first started this work, I went, oh, she's a little scary, because in our culture, we are not taught the blessing and the benefit of good dying, like really dying to the old self, dying to the old patterns, dying to who we thought we were, our strong grip around identity. So the Queen of Death is that gentle, cool wisdom that says, trust and release. I trust, I release. So I'm not sure what area of your life you're being called to release, but she's very clearly saying, wrap that soft blanket, drop into shavasana, let it go. Come right back to that light. And in a way, it's like almost the divine child resurrection. The end of one cycle brings us popping back into the new life, the new light. So this is for your precious heart, beloved. And for those catching it on Facebook, look at that inner light that we all have so brightly in our sacred hearts. I hope that this gave you some good guidance from the goddess.
It's always, it's an ongoing thing for I've got a lot of Scorpio in my makeup. And so it's an ongoing thing as far as releasing and letting go always. So,
Yeah, and that underworld journey where then we get the gold and we come back up and we share. But there is that descent, that phoenix, right? The high sign of the Scorpio is the phoenix.
yeah.
Very few people recognize that. They don't know that little stinger insect is kind of the lowest level of Scorpio, but the highest level is the phoenix.
That's right. That's the name of my healing practice for many years is Phoenix Rise and Healing. So you're right on.
Blessed be. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome to the phoenix in all of our hearts and the collective rising, awakening from the ashes of the old. Beautiful. Wow. All right. I'm going to unmute you, Pat. I'm asking you to come and be with me. And there she is.
Hey, thank you.
Hi. Good to see you. All right, beloved. Just shuffling the cards while you tune in and just invite this archetypal wisdom into your heart. And once again, as each beloved gets their reading, really feel where that was medicine for me. There may be, people are writing Phoenix, Dragon, Scorpio, fierce transforming fire, yes. Also, fire that catalyzes change. Okay, now this is for you, Pat. Here we go. All right, you tell me when.
Yes.
Oh, gorgeous. Okay, you got one of my absolute favorites. So many of them are. This is the alchemical goddess. Isn't
Wow.
she stunning? Okay, look at that, everyone. Talk about transforming fire. And there it is. That was pretty epic and immediate. We got some love on Facebook for this one. If you want to follow the link in the chat, in the comments, you can see things much better over here. So Pat, I'm going to bring you back in now that we've seen this gorgeous card. Look at that. It's the
Beautiful.
full rainbow body awakening, the corona of light, all the chakras in alignment, fully blossomed, the peace, the radiance, even the ecstasy of just pure grace. I am union, I am grace, I am freedom is her expression. Yes, what a powerful card for you just to entrain into the frequency for your body temple, for your precious life, just feeling the beauty of this aliveness. So the alchemical goddess is the culmination of all 13 faces of the divine feminine archetypes in the 13 moon cycle. And she's changing woman. She's butterfly woman. She is the one that is not fixed, not rigid, not gripping to the past. She recognizes that through her inner alchemy, she emerges from that chrysalis as the butterfly, even if it's very dark inside the chrysalis sometimes, even if to the caterpillar it's death and it's not comfortable. There's deeper knowing in those imaginal cells that great beauty is here, is coming, and is happening. Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, may this bless your life, your journey today as you take this in as you.
Thank you.
Embodying her. I am union. I am grace. I am freedom. Woo, that one lights me up. Thank you, Pat. Let's ring the bell. Ring the Tibetan bowl for the one. Sweet. Noel. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Just muting myself. Hi. Thank you.
Hi. Good to see you again. Tell me where you're coming from again.
Montreal,
That's right, Canada.
and it's snowing.
It's probably so beautiful, quiet, soft, peaceful,
Yeah, and cold.
and cold. Yes. You're
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
think that
cold.
my heaters don't work so well. So I need to put a lot of wood in the wood stove. Cold.
Yeah, stay close to that wood stove, stay close to that fire. All right, my dear. So here we go.
But I'd like to go on the other side.
Say it again.
I'd like to go on the other side.
You want to
Like
start
not
from
waste
the
5
other
minutes
side.
to get to the other side.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we hardly ever get to these cards.
Here.
Let's see who's over here. You tell me when.
Yeah, that's the point. You never go.
Say, I'm going to start again. You just say now when you want me to stop.
No.
Okay, it's quite a group here.
It's funny. It's not the one I was seeing that I wanted, but then I felt it.
Okay, I'm going to stop in the middle there. Let's see, what is this? Woo, we talked about her. You got the goddess herself, the Weaver Dreamer. I'm gonna make it bigger for a moment. Remember Richard's web, the connect card, the tool of the light loom or the web. Now you have the Weaver Dreamer herself. And this is a very, very magical archetype. It lives within collective consciousness. It lives within us. So you'll see you have the spinner, Clotho. She is working with that raw enthusiasm, inspiration, and life force energy for her creations. And then we come up here to the measurer, Lachesis. And she is the one that says, how much of this serves me? And when is enough enough? How do I give time to the things that I care about in my creations to actually make them come into manifestation? And then around the web is Atrope, the cutter, that's saying, done. I am complete. I'm not giving energy to that anymore. I'm moving on to the next inspiration in my mythic dreaming, in my creation. I'm going to bring you back on with me now that we've seen them more clearly. So, beloved, since you pulled this powerful face of the archetype, you're being asked which part really serves you the most now in your life. Some of us feel stagnant, hopeless, like uninspired. We need to call in Clotho. We need a big dose of this energy again in our lives. That spinning wheel, get it rolling again. Some of us are just disorganized and scattered focus, and we don't know. We have some ideas and things we love, but we need to make it matter through strategy, measuring, organization. And some of us are dragging, excuse this expression, but it came up like an old dead horse around, and it's heavy. It's like, oh, it's time to let it go and just enough. Stop. So this is the inquiry for you from the Weaver Dreamer. And as you heard earlier through Richard's card, she's really asking you to step back into your empowered creativity. Are you dreaming a dream that sets you free? Are you weaving a tapestry of beauty that you want to keep working on? This is for you to really empower yourself with your creations. And creations aren't just creative projects. It's relationships, it's work, it's how we dream awake in our lives with our choice. So this is your tool, your direction. It's which of these to embody when, which serves you. Does anything resonate from the different faces that you already know? I need her right now. I need the one that comes, or I need.
I need to journey to her and ask her questions. That's for sure. That's the amazing thing is that like maybe an hour or two earlier, I read something browsing my emails and I was and then I wrote in my ideas for journeying, like how can I embody my dream? And then but what is my dream? I don't know what my dream is.
This
So
one, calling in Clotho, giving yourself that time to dream, giving yourself that sacred space, that journal to automatic write in, that candle to light, that bath to go into meditation, to ask spirit, give me my dream, give me the inspiration, give me the vision. And yeah, no coincidence. This is the
no, absolutely not.
wonderful.
Like I missed you yesterday, but I missed you today. But I will listen to the replay. But how do you call her? Cloto?
Clotho. Clotho. This is
C-L-C.
Clotho. These are from the Greek weavers, the fates.
I know very well Greek mythology. Must be different in French.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. You're so welcome, beloved, to dreaming the dream that sets us free for the one. Blessed be, blessed be. Wow, we've done quite a few readings, and I just want to take a moment. I'm almost out of time. I'm balancing some things in my life right now. I need to be on another call very shortly. But before I go, I just wanted to let you all know that in my heart's offering, especially after last night with Ariel, I wanted to make a beautiful invitation to you. And that is that as the 13 Moon Mystery School gates are open again for enrollment, for application and enrollment, that I am inspired to offer you who are resonating with the priestess path, with the mystery school, a very beautiful gift from my heart. And that is that if you come and apply and we talk and I interview you and you are a yes to going on this deeper journey with us in this new cycle, and it's a 13 moon journey through the 13 faces of the archetypes, I would like to offer you I'm having a hard time with these cheesy expressions like early bird this or that, but I'll just say a very big heart gift of 20% off the year-long training. So this is here for me to offer now, and it's through this period until we go into the time of December. So I would love you to follow the link in the chat. It is EdenAmadora.com/Mysterium Priestess-training. And this link will tell you more about the program, and there's a button to apply. And go ahead and apply. It's like a way of deepening with me because I get to learn much more about you. You answer these beautiful questions that in themselves are a gift. You get to really contemplate and think about these deep questions that aren't typical questions. They're very beautiful questions. And then we may have a one-on-one illumination call together. If it's not with me, it would be with one of my senior priestesses that I've trained. But hopefully, because you'll be the first ones, I'll get to do it. So we'll get to talk one-on-one. So please follow that link, check out the application, and I would love to meet you. Love to see you soon and have that special time together. So thank you, Zunera, for placing that link in the chat. And for those who came from Facebook who want to be on my mailing list and who would like to be able to come at the beginning of the Oracle office hours and choose a card, Zunera, can you pop the Oracle office hours link? It is simply EdenAmadora.com again /Oracle office hours. But hopefully we can grab that. Let me see if I can grab it quickly and easily. I'll do it too. Here's that. Yeah. So this is a way, if you came from Facebook and you want to be with us from the beginning and know how to tune in at the right time and also receive many beautiful free gifts from me, like songs and my newsletter. And I invite you to join through that free Oracle Office Hours link. Okay, my loves, it's so beautiful to be able to share in this way and see you. I'm going to put everybody in the gallery for a moment. Yay. Oh, wow, Sylvia, look at your background image. That's pretty cool. Oh, good to see you, dear Therese. Oh, Lynn and Leave. Hi, everybody. So let's join again together next week. I look forward to being with you again on Oracle Office Hours soon. So much love, only love. Let's lift it to the one heart, to the one heart. Let's see. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.